Okay, hello YouTube. It's been a very weird 2-ish weeks. A lot of stuff has happened. It's been kind of wild recently, and I want to make an apology because I said in like 2 videos ago that I would try my best to keep uploading. Well, a lot of stuff happened. I had my appendix removed, and I was still somewhat in the recovery process. Things are a little bit easier. Then eventually I'm gonna have to go back to work. But um, a lot has been going on. But anyways, that's like a small little minor update. So let's go ahead and jump into the video. This is why I am hard stuck gold in Overwatch 2. So this is kind of funny because I never thought I would make this type of rant video, but it kind of just sprung on me. But anyways, let's bring up mechanical, I guess. Let's start with the mechanical process. Um so far as mechanical goes, I've been in a variety of games from COD, Destiny 2, Destiny 1, Taken King, other games I've played. Had a bit of Halo, uh had a bit of Apex, Legends, a tad bit of variety of FPS games, and that type of like process of just trying your best to hit something that is consistently moving and unpredictable or is predictable. Um, some games I was a little more competitive in, and other games I was just messing around, chilling. Just got off of school, just got off of work, just got off of online school, just time to mess around while I have the time to do so. And mechanical movement, not movement, but like mechanical, like just aiming in general, as it can highly impact your game or not impact it at all, in my opinion. But uh, keep in mind, I am a casual gamer. I felt like that should have been picked up 2 seconds ago. But anyway, I am a casual gamer. I'm gonna repeat it one more time. I am a casual gamer. Now, what does that mean to me? Well, considering that, keep in mind I've been playing Overwatch 2 for 2-ish years. Um, I might show it in this video or not. I already recorded the footage. I'm recording the audio now, but um, keep in mind, I've been on and off on Overwatch too, playing other games, other major updates like Destiny 2. Um, when I believe Final Shape came out, and what Lightfall also came out in reverse order. Playing those, messing around with my friends, my homies, and then immediately switching to a game where aiming is different. The first person shooter aspect of Overwatch compared to a game like Destiny, it is entirely different. Not only just the settings, but visually. On Overwatch, you have this reticle, and that's about it. But on Destiny 2, you have your regular standard reticle, and then you have your aim down sight, which uh learning how to control recoil versus Overwatch 2, because there's a variety of characters with a variety of different guns. which in Destiny 2, you can easily get accustomed to a gun and just go crazy with it, depending on the meta, of course, and all those other sorts of things. But compared to Overwatch, um, aiming is a tad bit different. There's only what I believe two characters that can aim down sight, which is Ash and Ana, but it's still practically the same. This is not aiming down sight. And how does that affect my game? Now, keep in mind, I'm hard stuck gold, going from gold 4, gold 3, gold 2, gold 1, just in that bracket. And my aim, in my opinion, sucks. I want to say I focused a lot, changing my settings, looking at videos on certain aim guides, aim this, switching from dual zone, linear ramp, exponential ramp, all this other stuff, and just switching between the two consistently, constantly switching on my settings, which can highly impact your game because now I'm not used to anything, you know, because uh consistently not like training and practicing with a setting and sticking to something could really impact your game. And that, along with not improving within a couple of years playing the game, I generally felt that my aim was the problem when in reality it really isn't. I would say, out of everything I have to fix, aim is the last thing on the list. But far as uh is it the main thing holding me back? I would say yes, because I focused so much on it. I didn't pay attention to the other two things that I'm going to discuss later in this video. But don't want to drag the whole concept of aiming and looking up 100 different videos. All you have to know is a brother tried. It's a brother tried and failed. And am I still worried about it? Yes. But to the next topic. The next topic, I will say positioning. I noticed when playing with my friend who is a Doomfist main, and he's going to watch this video and know that I'm talking about him. I noticed that, keep in mind, he's diamond, right? He's high diamond. I think diamond 2 or diamond 1, maybe, or he's somewhere in the diamond bracket, right? And when I play in his games, because matchmaking is weird, because keep in mind, I'm gold and he's all the way in diamond. And then I also have a friend who's plat, which I'll talk about him next in the video. The positioning is vastly different. I can't tell you how many times I paid a little attention to how positioning in his games versus my games and how it really impacts us. And whenever I position myself perfectly, and I was like, dang, putting myself on high ground and in a position where my support is looking at me, wow, that can really change up my game. Wow, I'm really popping off right now because of it. I had a game, I think it was Circuit Royale when I was playing Soldier, and it's like beginning stage where on I believe, yeah, we were on defense, which was to stop them from moving the cart, and they were on offense. And I was on the high ground where I could see the cart, kind of where that bridge is, but next to the bridge. I was on there, and I think I had a support that was on the bottom level, but they were still able to see me. When I tell you I was able to dish out a lot of damage because I positioned myself perfectly right there, it was crazy. I think I went like 20 and then like to 20 and 2, 20 and 1, something that game because of that one positioning. And we held them back so much that it gave us enough time to stop them from pushing the cart, which was crazy. Uh, you would think uh, how you are positioned in a gunfight will really make a break a game and make a break how your team helps you or fight with you. And that is wild to me, you know? And seeing different uh like seeing and comparing the those games to my own personal games and sorry, there's a lot of little noise. I don't know if they'll pick it up, but just ignore it for now. Um Seeing how out of position both teams are in gold, in my opinion. Like I'm looking at everything and I'm like, wait a minute, something's not right. Why is this happening? But when I compare it to my friend and playing games with him, there's always, and I mean always, the positioning is so hard to break through. It's crazy how they put themselves. Now, keep in mind that I'm not entirely knowledgeable about positioning because, like I said, I'm hard stuck gold. This is still technically, I would say, a new topic, but I have some knowledge about it. But it's it's a very, in my opinion, I feel like when I hear other content creators talk about positioning, they all say the same thing, but how they demonstrate it is different. Like, and I feel like that's obvious because one might be in like masters, GM, whatever, and then the other person is like probably in plat or diamond. But they all say the same thing: off angle, high ground, uh, positioning yourself in a spot where your supports can see you, positioning yourself where your team can assist you if anything goes wrong. And I'm gonna tell you right now, am I listening to the advice? I feel like sometimes it comes in and it doesn't stay. It really doesn't stay. And it's kind of hard because it's very hard to apply knowledge when I'm so used to doing a different type of work. And, you know, I'm sitting here banging a hammer on a screw when I need a screwdriver. And while the other person is like, hey, use a screwdriver. And I'm like, no, let me just keep hitting it with a hammer. It'll work out when it won't. That's a horrible analogy, but you get my point. And so that's positioning. Now, off the top of my head, I want to say another big problem other than mechanical skill and positioning. I would say hero knowledge is my huge issue. Now, my other friend who is, I would say, a support main, but like he's really good at DPS and tank. So he's an all around like contender. He can just do anything and just be good at it as well. Um, Same thing goes for my other teammate who is Diamond. This guy, I would say he's more plat, but he's just an all arounder. I primarily support, but he can do other stuff. He has told me, and the Diamond friend, but I mostly hear it from him. Why are you using Reaper like he's a sniper? And it's kind of funny because I suck at close range. Even though I could show you my history report and I'm primarily have a crap ton of Cassidy hours, but I suck at Cass because why am I treating Cass like a Reaper? it's like in my head I have it backwards. I treat Reaper like a sniper, and then I treat Cass like a Reaper. I'm all up in their face when I should not be there. I should be what I believe it's medium to close range, not only close range. Sorry, my phone notification is going off or whatever. But and I would say general hero knowledge, it is very, very, very poor. And the reason why I'll say it's poor is because I clearly don't know how to it's like I still have a lot learned to learn about a character. Like even though I've been playing this game for literally 2 years in gold, I still learning about the character. And obviously in this footage, I'm not playing the characters that I'm talking about. I think in the footage, it's probably Baptiste, and I'm on support. But that does may matter. What matter is that my hero knowledge is, I would say, D plus. D plus. The reason why I'll say it's D plus is because I treat characters how I should treat other characters. Some characters I treat them like a sniper when I should not be treating them like a sniper. And then there's other characters where I should be treating them how I should be treating them. Rather if it's I'm supposed to be medium to long range or medium to close range or just medium. But overall, let's kind of debunk Cass. Uh, the couple of years of me hard queuing Cass, and let's kind of break that down, and let's break down the other heroes I played over the years while I have a little time remaining. Boy. Let's start with Cass. Cass was by far one of my favorite heroes. I hated when they nerfed him because when they nerfed the character, they heavily nerfed me. I was already a poor at playing, but when they nerfed Cass's nade, which unfortunately needed to be done, I hated the replacement. It's like a little you throw it out and it immediately like pops in their face. I don't that grenade ability, it's good, but unfortunately it's a controlled version of the nade that used to be there. And it's up. Now, keep in mind, I relatively know that cast requires a lot of aim or decent aim or something, but my already poor mechanical skill doesn't really help the hero at all. I, I, they're probably gonna say it in the comments below, my friends, but I can't tell you how many times because Cass is a duelist. He's supposed to win his ones. If you do that, you're most likely gonna help out. I can't tell you how many times I clocked out when I should have been locked in and I immediately lost. Lost to the tracer, lost to the like staring the Rhine at his shield in front of him at close range when I should not be there. I can't tell you how many times I've done something really dumb in the game. But that's just Cass. I kind of need to hurry up because I rambled a little too much earlier. But let's move on to, I guess, my other two mains, which was Torb. We already know what's wrong with Torb. They did kind of buff him with the perks. Torb is like OP right now, or OP in like the higher ranks, I guess. And then Torb is Torb. Torb was funny because for me because I didn't have to aim. The turret did all the work. I heavily relied on the turret. Whenever the turret got destroyed, I had no damage. If the turret wasn't there, I was heavily dependent on the turret. That's it. Short story, that's all. Now, let's move on to the tank role. Tank, I would say I was primarily a Ramatra and Roadhog main. Roadhog because it was easier because I could hook them. They were right in my face. I didn't really have to aim. Ramatra, because I like to put, I just like to fight, never put my fist up. Never blocked, just kept running it down. Ah, snap. Well, I'm just gonna have to end it off right there. I might put a part two to go more in depth, but as far as I'll give you one more. Support Zen. I sucked at Zen. Alright? Gave no one the orb, barely Discord anyone. I was shooting a lot. That didn't even help either because I never really understood the character. I would say positioning was just as horrible because I wasn't in the right place at the right time. But I guess that's all. Um, please, pretty please, if you guys want to see more content, please like and subscribe. I appreciate the people who have viewed my videos. Um, yeah, please like and subscribe. Thank you for everything. I appreciate it all. Enjoy the remaining of the video, which is probably like a couple of seconds. But thank you for everything. Like and sub, it cut out.